tus momentos, abrazarte, esperarte, tenerte paciencia. Tu locura es mi ciencia. Cada movimiento, un vicio que tengo, un gusto valorarte, nunca olvidarte, sacarte mis tiempos. No fallaré, contigo yo quiero envejecer. Quiero darte un beso, perder contigo un mundo, guardar tus secretos, cuidar tus momentos, abrazarte, esperarte, tenerte paciencia. Tu locura es mi ciencia. Quiero darte un beso, perder contigo un mundo, guardar tus secretos, cuidar tus momentos.
I kind of just called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? I miss you. I miss you.
She walks home with the AirPods on, but the same songs on repeat. Hoodie pulled up over her eyes, cause she's not in the mood to speak. She got one, but it was still one. Didn't mean to fall so deep. She walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat. Same songs on repeat. Same songs on repeat. She got one, but it was still one. Same songs on repeat. Same songs on repeat. Same songs on repeat. She got one, but it was still one. She walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat. Hoodie pulled up over her eyes, cause she's not in the mood to speak. She got one, but it was still one. Didn't mean to fall so deep. walks home with the same songs stuck on repeat. Same songs stuck on repeat. Same songs stuck on repeat. She got everybody was so wanted. Same songs stuck on repeat. Same songs stuck on repeat. Same songs stuck on repeat. She got everybody was so wanted. Same songs stuck on repeat.
A week and a half ago, the globalists were meeting at the Davos group, and they were hitting the panic button for world leaders to silence their populations, questioning the COVID-19 biomedical police state power grab. Joe Biden went to the airwaves and ordered the media and ordered big tech to silence the American people. And now, a week and a half later, it's blown up in their face, and they have failed.
InfoWars, the most banned network in the world.
Both of these amazing products have been sold out for almost half a year because of supply chain breakdowns. You've done a great job supporting InfoWars and supporting your immune system. The problem is, with all the COVID lockdowns, the Great Reset, we can't get these products in. So finally, they came in, but a limited run of our whole food, vodka, 8% off. And I'm going to eat Saturday, January 22nd, 2022. And we have got an incredible news alert for you today. 3 huge stories. First off, it's now official. All over the world, whether you are in Europe or Canada or the United States or the UK, suddenly governments are announcing an end to the mask and the checkpoints and the vaccine passport systems on your phones and moves for forced inoculation. Just a week ago, they were saying they have to start forced inoculations in Europe door to door on February 1st. But suddenly, all these different government institutions, all the different medical systems, the CDC here in the United States, the National Health Service in the UK, they all came out simultaneously from Ireland to the United States and said, you know what, we're just ending all of the restrictions. So why are they ending this now? Is it because the deaths are way down in 2022 and 2021? No, they're actually way up from the first big year of the pandemic before we had the vaccine. Is it because the bureaucrats just want to give us our freedoms back? No, that's not it either. It's because they know all over the world such firm, powerful opposition has formed at the governmental, corporate, and private individual level that there was a massive tide of resistance that they wouldn't be able to stop. A huge tide of peaceful resistance. The majority of conservative Tories and of liberal Labour Party members in the UK last week came to Boris Johnson and said, we can outvote you with a supermajority. And he had to back down. And the same thing is now happening in Canada. The same thing is now happening here in the United States. As Democrat governors and Democrat legislatures say, you are turning everyone against us. We are the most unpopular we've ever been. What are you doing? Plus, the public's not buying into your official narrative. And we have the medical services, both private and corporate, around the world, leading the way, exposing that these so-called vaccines aren't vaccines. They're gene therapies that actually erase your immune system. And the vast majority of people dead and dying in hospitals have been vaccinated. And that's why they're panicking. Because they can put out fake headlines of you're 20 times more likely to be hospitalized if you haven't had the shot. It's not true. They can put out fake headlines that 99% of hospitalized are unvaccinated. Remember Fauci a year ago? All of it is a giant lie. And they gaslit us with the corporate media, and they lied to us at every level, and they used the local health departments to lie. But the lie has now failed. This is a very historic moment. We have crossed a political Rubicon here. Now, they claim they'd get rid of the restrictions a year ago, but I said they'd bring them back. That's because when they know the opposition builds to a point where it could defeat them, they back off, so we go back to sleep. Then they bring the restrictions back again. And I'm predicting here they're going to do it again, but not right away. Because, again, all the tricks they've played have not worked. And them releasing some of the pressure a year ago only backfired on them. So I'm predicting that you'll see blue cities and blue states in the U.S. and some really controlled areas like New Zealand and Australia continue on with some of the restrictions. But in general, the globalists have enough of the public that want to have vaccine passports now and want to have social credit scores and who want to be tracked that they have now the 20-30% they need to beta test the social credit score, work out the kinks, and get it ready for the next pandemic. And that's what Bill Gates has been saying. He's been saying, okay, this pandemic's ending, but a new one's coming soon when another super virus pops up. And he and Leonardo DiCaprio and all of them tell you it's coming out of the jungles because the world's too hot. You're going to die of a new super virus because you eat too many hamburgers, or you have a car, or you have heating and air conditioning. It's voodoo. No, they're cooking this garbage up in labs. And Beto and AOC and all the Hollywood trash like the before mentioned DiCaprio are telling you that it's imminent that almost all of us will die by 2030. William Shatner gets off the space pod a few months ago. He says, too bad everyone will be dead on the surface soon, but it's our fault, right? They have let all these people in on the depopulation agenda. Hell, they've let the public in on it. They've got Wall Street Journal and New York Times headlines about looking forward to the end of humanity because we're a curse. But the good news is, if you read the Rockefeller and Bill Gates documents, they plan to have the first phase of the lockdown go for 4 years, then pull it off for a little while, then bring it back. But this time, after 2 years, they're having to back off because, again, it forms so much opposition that it could actually bring down their whole system. So they're backing off now because, again, they think that that will make opposition go away, and then they can move at us with the next weapon, which I believe will be a staged cyber attack and major power outage worldwide, because they've been telegraphing that. That's why we've got to stay vigilant. That's why we've got to stay focused. That's why we've got to bring to justice all the liars during this entire process, like Fauci and others that purposely lied about statistics, that suppressed life-saving therapeutic treatments, and then lied and pushed poisonous gene therapies on the public and all the other criminal things they've been involved in. But clearly now, the rats are leaving the sinking ship. The first clip I want to play is from early January, just a few weeks ago, when Biden was hitting the panic button before the Davos group met, that's the public arm of the Bilderberg group, and decided about a week and a half ago to start killing this phase of the pandemic, biomedical tyranny, power grab. So they started hitting the panic button, and all these so-called world leaders around the world, like Puppet Biden, came out and said, we need big tech, we need the media to silence the people. We need you to silence our opposition. Here's the clip.
Unfortunately, while the military is stepping up, as they always do, there are others sitting on the sidelines. and we're standing in the way. If you haven't gotten vaccinated, do it. Personal choice impacts us all, our hospitals, our countries. I make a special appeal to social media companies and media outlets. Please deal with the misinformation and disinformation that's on your shows. It has to stop. COVID-19 is one of the most formidable enemies America has ever faced. We've got to work together, not against each other.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Biden demands big tech censor those who question regime's COVID narrative. That's right when the Davos group was meeting. And the Davos group itself came out and said, time to end this lockdown and move on to climate lockdowns. And that's coming up. Now here's another short clip from the Bill Maher show, the full clip's on Infowars.com, showing a liberal New York Times columnist coming out and calling the COVID tyranny a catastrophic moral crime, and that it was all a fraud. She went on to say that they lied and said that taking the shots would get us back to normal, but we ended up with more sick people, more dying people, all the statistics show. So humanity's survival instinct is finally kicking back in. Here's the clip.
I'm done.
With this question?
No, I'm done with COVID.
Oh,
I'm done. It's like I went so hard on COVID. I
remember.
sprayed the Pringles cans that I bought at the grocery store, stripped my clothes off because I thought COVID would be on my clothes. Like, I did it all. I watched Tiger King. I got to the end of Spotify. Like, we all did it, right? And
No, we didn't all do it.
Well, here's the thing. A lot
of
us did do it. And then we were told, you get the vaccine. You get the vaccine and you get back to normal. And we haven't gotten back to normal. And it's ridiculous at this point. I know that so many of my liberal and progressive friends are with me on this, and they do not want to say it out loud because they are scared to be called anti-vax or to be called science denial or to be, smeared as a Trumper. I'm sorry, if you believe the science, you will look at the data that we did not have 2 years ago, and you will find out that cloth masks do not do anything. You will realize that you can show your vaccine passport at a restaurant and still be asymptomatic and carrying Omicron. And you will realize, most importantly, that this is going to be remembered by the younger generation as a catastrophic moral crime. The city of Flint, Michigan, which is 80%, I think, minority students, has just announced indefinite virtual schooling. In the past 2 years, we've seen among young girls a 51% increase in self-harm. People are killing themselves. They are anxious. They are depressed. They are lonely. That is why we need to end it, more than any inconvenience that it's been to the rest of us. I think it's a pandemic. It's like, at this point, it's a pandemic of bureaucracy. It's a pandemic of bureaucracy. It's not real anymore.
History is repeating itself again with people power and common sense overriding tyrants, overriding mainstream media, overriding gaslighters. Yeah, it was a lonely place to be 23 months ago, being the first to expose this. And it's been a rough process throughout it, but I knew that InfoWars acts as the information warfare shock troops of truth. And it's our job to tell the hard facts up front when it's not popular and the public isn't informed. Because if we don't lay out these hard facts, nobody else is going to do it. And that's why all of you watching, all of you viewing this transmission, need to understand how valuable InfoWars is and how valuable you've been in the last 2 years fighting with us and all the things you've done to spread our articles and spread our videos and to share so many other great Patriots information, and Joe Rogan coming out against it and Tucker Carlson coming out against it, though it took them about a year to get going. Once they saw the facts, they did. They are the trailblazers. You are the trailblazers. InfoWars is the pioneer, the trailblazer in standing up against evil. And this is an example to be used in the future when they launch other hoaxes and other power grabs. That no matter how it feels when you're all alone and you know you're right, you got to keep pushing and telling the truth. Take Aaron Rodgers. In that whole field of political operatives in the NFL, just like the NBA, there's not many people that come out and tell the truth about the COVID-19 power grab and the lies. But Aaron Rodgers and a handful of others in the NFL did. a handful of others in the NBA did.
He done got me, guys.
Now,
He done got me.
They're more popular than ever, and the public loves them more than ever. And more importantly, they've been proven right. And Aaron Rodgers, in an interview he did just 2 days ago, really laid this out. He said, when in the course of human history has the side that's doing the censoring and trying to shut up people and make them show papers and marginalize a part of the community ever been the correct side? Rodgers said. Yeah, these are the bad guys. The globalists are the criminals that were desperate because of nationalism, desperate because of Trumpism and populism, and people waking up. So the Rockefeller Foundation always said in Operation Lockstep 2011 that they would launch a virus scare to bring in the tyranny you've now seen. It doesn't mean the tyranny's going to go away overnight. It doesn't mean that we're totally winning, but we're starting to win. So incredible. And he went on to make a lot of other very powerful statements, how 75% of those that died of COVID died of comorbidities. That was in 2020. But now people are dying from the vaccine sloughing and the vaccine itself. So another very, very important piece of information there. Now, I want to go to another important clip that really illustrates exactly what we're facing as a society, and that is from Robert Kennedy Jr., where he again explains that we never comply our way out of tyranny. Compliance with tyranny is death. Resistance to tyranny is life. That's an Alex Jones equation, but it's historical fact. If you don't have a broken social contract, and society really is made up of mainly good people pushing for a good goal and not cold-blooded corporate eugenicists, then compliance with what makes sense is civilization. But there's a mix. You always got to resist bad ideas or they take over. But in a system almost completely run by evil at the top, resistance is victory, compliance is death, and RFK Jr. really gets it.
Is that every power that government acquires, using this pandemic as a pretense, it will ultimately abuse to the maximum effect possible. And this is just a rule that is as certain as gravity. The third thing that you need to know is that nobody has ever complied their way out of totalitarianism. Every time you comply, the demands will get greater and greater. We need to resolve that here and now, this is the hill that we need to die on. They have come for our jobs, they've come for our transport, now they're coming for our children. And we have an obligation as parents to protect them. There has never been a government in history that has told its people, we are going to demand that children sacrifice themselves and take risks to save old people. It's always the other way around. The old, the mature, the adults always put themselves at risk to protect their children. This is an ethical issue. It's a moral issue. It's an issue of character for each of us. And it's an issue about the preservation of democracy and public health. We all need to stand up now and do everything that we can to block these power plays by authoritarian powers within our society that are trying to steal from us the health of our children.
Again, the Davos group is the public arm of the Bilderberg group. People always ask me, what's globalism? It's a corporate consortium establishing a private corporate world government whose aim is transhumanism and depopulation of those that aren't allowed to survive into the future. That's a very simple, real quote from Alex Jones about realpolitik of what these people actually represent, very simply, very succinctly. And they're more powerful than the Chinese communists. They're more powerful than the Russians. They're more powerful than the Anglo-American establishment because they're in the shadows. But now they're out in the open. And last year, some of their top people met and were desperate, saying, oh, the elites, we're able to take over and do beautiful, wonderful things, but the more we get together, the more the evil public doesn't believe in us. Well, the answer is obviously just kill off the general public or hit us with a disease to distract us. And this video is just now going viral. Paul Watson did a report on it. I'm about to air it here, but imagine someone calling themselves the elite and then saying we're building something so beautiful, but they're not letting us do it. And that's what I'm going to be covering on my Sunday show tomorrow, is mainline international studies done by the UN and the Carnegie Endowment, the Rockefeller Endowment, and the usual suspects, admitting that government and the corporations that control it are more hated and untrusted than ever before. But here's their answer. And they admit this in these white papers like we're too dumb to understand it. They say, we're going to carry out the destruction of the nation state and the basic liberties and freedoms enshrined in that and get rid of those mechanisms so that no one can oppose us. And to do that, we're going to blame all of our agendas on the world leaders. So as much as I don't like Joe Biden or Boris Johnson or Angela Merkel or any of these people or Macron, you can hate them all day, but realize they're just a puppet. The Mafia Don is up here above his capos and his soldiers. And so as an exercise, whenever you look at a globalist, remember it's the people behind them controlling them, and by exposing the people behind the throne, you bring down their entire system. And so I've explained this to you about globalists. I've probably talked about this 500 times the last 20 years on air. I've had a chance to really read a lot of their writings, study them, but also I've met with some of them and they tried to recruit me off record. And it's always the same spiel that she's giving you. We're building a beautiful future. We've got to do some tough things, some controlled creative destruction to save the earth and to bring back survival of the fittest, Alex. And you're an elite. And you need to join us, and we're going to do beautiful things, and we want you to be there with us, Alex. Now, I've told you that's how they talk. She's now doing it as one of their top thinkers on a stage. Another one, the big Israeli futurist, says they're going to colonize all of us, whether we like it or not, with nanotech in our food, something the FDA just started 3 months ago and said that they're not going to regulate it at all. There's GMO salmon on U.S. store shelves for a year that isn't labeled, that's part insect. I mean, the point is, it's Wild Wild West, folks. And these people all have this attitude that they're enlightened and they're powerful and they're in control, and they're not. They're just trying to take control of us to get us out of the way so we're not part of the decision-making process when they themselves are completely out of control. So this is a very important clip. Here it is.
World Economic Forum founder and world's #1 Dr. Strangelove impersonator, Klaus Schwab, asked his fellow globalist a question during a recent summit about the stumbling blocks that are preventing their beneficent, all-loving Great Reset agenda from coming to fruition, which fact-checkers have graciously reassured us has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with a secret plan by powerful technocrats to make themselves more powerful. And what possible reason could we have to doubt their sincerity? But answering Schwab's question, this was the response from one of the panelists.
At Davos a few years ago, the Edelman survey showed us that the good news is the elite across the world trust each other more and more. So we can come together and design and do beautiful things together. The bad news is that in every single country they were polling, the majority of people trusted that elite less. So we can lead, but...
That's Neri Woods, Professor of Global Economic Governance at the University of Oxford. The comments were actually made at the World Economic Forum's Great Narrative Conference back
Hey, I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice, so your voice recording was enough. I should hang up. What am I doing? I miss you.
She walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat. Lady pulled up over her eyes, cause she's not in the mood to speak. She got one, but he was the one, didn't mean to fall so deep. She walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat.
songs on repeat. She got million songs on repeat. Million songs on repeat. Million songs on repeat. She got walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat. Hoodie pulled up over her eyes, cause she's not in the mood to speak. She got 31, still one, didn't mean to fall so deep. She walks home with the AirPods on, with the same songs on repeat. Songs on repeat. Songs on repeat. She got songs on repeat. Songs on repeat. Songs on repeat. She got
Well, we're not curling at anything, so you want me to go GPS or something?
So that's all. Hi.
Maybe with an alt he can kill something?
I hope you don't think I've lost my mind. I hope you don't think I'm crazy. This message is getting
We're getting like zero value out of this folder to them.
The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end.
And now I'm in deep. I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep. Was left to my own devices, and now I'm in deep.
Kenji didn't even get it.
I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep.
What happens when you get a DPS on your team and actually get the fucking fight? I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep. Was left to my own devices, and now I'm in deep. I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think therefore I am. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think therefore I am.
Stop. What the hell are you talking about?
Get my pretty name out of your mouth. We are not the same with or without. Don't talk about me like how you might know how I feel. Top of the world, but your world isn't real. It wasn't ideal. So go have fun. I really couldn't care less, and you can give it my best, but just know I'm not your friend. I really couldn't care less, and you can give him my best, but just know I'm not your friend or anything. You think that you're the man. I think therefore I am. I'm not your friend or anything. You think that you're the man. I think therefore I am. I'm sorry. I don't think I got you. I'm sorry. I don't think I got you, baby.
Me complace amarte, disfruto acariciarte y tenerte a mí. Es escalofriante tenerte de frente, hacerte sonreír. Daría cualquier cosa por tan primorosa, por estar siempre aquí. Y entre todas esas cosas, déjame quererte, entregarte a mí. No te fallaré, contigo yo quiero envejecer. Quiero darte un beso, perder contigo un tiempo, guardar tus secretos, cuidar tus momentos, abrazarte, esperarte, tenerte paciencia. Tu locura es mi ciencia. Mirarte, cada movimiento, el vicio que tengo, un gusto valorarte, nunca olvidarte, entregarte mis tiempos. No te fallaré, contigo yo quiero envejecer. Quiero darte un beso,
Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Yeah. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion, man. Yeah. Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion, man. Yeah. Clean and pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them took out. Chabi be waiting there, we are shout. Chabi be waiting there. Yeah, damn mommy, cover XKM. In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, and police we abuse them authority. Media clones wanna know about variety. Boom. The youngest veteran are gone murder them slow. Ragamuffin sent to coming from the bush bungalow. And watch make a clear out my west na Figaro. Emerge from the darkness with me the blind and glow. Me hammer them Islam inspect and don't get low. Some boy put a big blind bam bam bigalow. Bust up, trigger finger, trigger hand, the trigger too. A two gun the 100% in a stereo. Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Without a doubt, don't make them take you like who them took out. Chabi be waiting there with a shout. Chabi be waiting there. Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Got to keep it burning. And pure meditation without a doubt. Don't make them take you like who them took out. Chabi be waiting there, we are shout. Chabi be waiting there. Got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion, man. In this world of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy, and police we abuse them authority. Media close wanna know about variety. Single parents we need some charity. Youths we need some love and prosperity. It's about gun, dreams and tragedy, but any plans, any means and strategy. got to keep on walking on the road to Zion, man. money on the road to Siam.
In November, although the clip you just saw is going viral on Twitter right now.
The majority of people trusted that elite less.
Ordinary people not trusting the elite? Oh no, how dreadful. How could that possibly be? Could it have anything to...
I could play healer, I'm good at Mercy or Anna, or damage, but I'm not good at tank.
For optimal chance of survival, stay in range of my barrier. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Mada mada. Well, I knew somewhere in the world.
Talk.
Hold up now.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Enemy contact.
This is not your time.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
My tactical visor is charging.
Time to raise my Heroes never die. Team up for special attack.
I'm on fire. Who's got the hot hand?
Thanks for the res.
Now to accelerate. My aim is unerring.
I'm on fire.
I am repaired. Thank you. Mock death at your own peril.
Thank you, Mercy. Appreciate the res.
I am ready. I've got you in my sights. Oh, let's break it.
Soldier's gonna spawn. Watch for Reaper, or he's gonna drop from the top.
The battle continues.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Probably just a moment, though.
The advantage is mine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Kakugo, move it! Keep the payload in motion. I will not waste this chance.
To do with the fact that the Ultimates wound the different class of mask-wearing mutes while they parted it up totally maskless. Could it have anything during Big so on such question? For
the last 2 years. The globalists want their great reset. They want to collapse civilization. They want total control in their own words. You will own nothing, you will have nothing. And that global change then carry out forced go. And so I've talked about how are they got around foot there, you conquerors, good shooting.
Crashing in down Mr. Broadway. Catch that.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
This love I feel in your
Yeah. Squiggly little ass fucking pink worm.
Mitochondria. Was that like somebody's name?
That was my friend Mitochondria. This
Uh,
girl whose titties I saw.
I don't know. Is there
Actually,
any?
We had a weird. There was one girl on the lacrosse team, and she like showed us her titties in like a weird like team bonding thing. Like the whole. She was like.
You were on the girls' lacrosse team?
Yeah, I was the only one. Yeah, I snuck in. She was the only.
I played holy. You know what I mean?
Nice.
What are the lacrosse positions?
There's forward.
Yeah, it's rich faggot.
Sorry, attackman. Yeah, rich faggot, date rapist.
Date rape, yeah, prep school boy.
Secretly gay guy that jerks off to all his teammates.
Yeah.
Token fat guy.
Alright. I don't know if this is going anywhere.
One black guy.
Do black people play lacrosse?
There's always one.
There's always one.
No, they're named lacrosse.
DeAndre Lacrosse.
They don't play lacrosse.
I knew black lacrosse. I mean, most of the kids on my team were black.
Did you play lax?
I laxed it up in 8th grade, baby.
You played black cross?
I played Black's Cross.
Lacrosse is big in Maryland, Mid-Atlantic.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even have it when I was growing up in Vegas.
And now you're...
What did they have, like varsity DJing? Vegas has?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we did.
But yeah, I'm on the dubstep team.
Is dubstep still around?
I think it's dead.
That seems like a Vegas thing. All the shittiest types of music are for Vegas. Industrial, that seems like it was big in Vegas.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
It's true.
I think it was pretty much
I've never been there.
And I got a bike an hour.
Yeah.
I ate my hard-boiled eggs already.
Get an Uber XL, dude. Throw your shit in the
like
truck.
$40 fucking.
Yeah, it'd be mad expensive.
I'm gonna fucking bike like a big dick savage.
Or you could just take the train. Take the bike on the train.
Yeah, when I get that flat tire, I checked Uber, to get a lift back home, and it was fucking $100.
From way up the top of Manhattan.
Yeah. Here's the top.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's brutal. That's like a fucking plane ticket to Cabo.
It's it's like a fucking it is. It's a one-way plane ticket to Cabo San Lucas, which we will be giving away to one audience member next week. Funny Moms, come on everybody. We won't be there, but check out the bar. It's cool. You know, you can ask around for us. I think I left a free game on the Gopher pinball machine. I got the high score when we were there the other night. Put my initials in, CUM.
Very nice.
Well done.
The brand.
Way to represent us.
Yeah, that was a fun show for real though.
Yeah.
Good. Everybody.
Really fun show.
Evan fucking crushed.
Evan's so funny.
Yeah. He's looking a little fat though.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fat as shit. He's fat and also frail.
Yeah.
Does it feel good to talk to Evan instead of us, like someone else that really appreciates devoting your life to physical fitness and strength?
I'm not devoting my life. I go to the gym 3 times a week.
That's devotion.
Devotion.
It's funny. It's nice to like circumvent your snide, like sarcastic.
I'm not being
attitude.
Why are you being so fucking defensive, dude?
I'm answering your question.
Jesus Christ, dude! Before the show yesterday, some guy had nuts, and Nick was like, "That guy's nuts," and I'm like, "Oh, good one." And then Nick just turns to me, he's like, "I'm not fucking gonna put up with your fucking bullshit, snide, fucking ego." I was just like,
that's exactly what I said.
What did you say?
I was like, I'm
not in the mood for your fucking snide
I
bullshit.
jokingly said.
No, you did
I'm
not jokingly say.
Of course I jokingly said it, but I was making fun of you in front of people, and they laughed at you.
No, it was just in front of stuff.
And Stav laughed at you.
No,
and everyone else laughed at you.
No, he said, I can't imagine what it'd be like to work with someone that's difficult.
Evan was there, and he laughed at you, too. In fact, everyone was laughing at you, Adam.
No one was laughing at me.
And
you didn't say
at first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, and then that's sort of the end of your story.
I thought Hollywood success and then subsequent failure.
What quote is that? First they laugh at you, then they come for the Jews.
The Joker.
Yeah. And then I said nothing because they never laughed at me.
Yeah.
No, that's a different quote.
Fuck the Jews.
You're mixing up 2 quotes.
No, I think that's right.
What was this thing in the Washington Post calling Tallahassee totes a white supremacist?
What?
I don't know. That sounds stupid.
Yeah, it's my review. Good article.
Mine bad.
Yeah, you're listening to the
That's
politics.
politics,
The
yeah.
politics corner.
Yep, this is like a crossfire cell debate show.
Point.
You're watching the McLaughlin Group.
Yeah.
The Sarah McLaughlin group.
That'd be a fun show.
Bunch of dogs.
That's,
Dogs and ties.
That's so funny.
Just being
That'd be so cute.
Yeah, the Sarah McLaughlin Group is just a dog fight.
Oh my god.
Let the man kill some.
Yeah.
dogs.
What
Man.
about Sean Bell? That's the premise of that joke. Is that Sean Bell died so Michael Vick should be able to murder dogs. Dude, Steve Harvey rules.
That's a good point. I love him just hornily hitting on every fucking woman on Family Feud.
I like to imagine that he's a superhero. That's like a costume that he's wearing.
Or he's a superhero. You know how Batman is sad he has to pretend he's a dickhead like Bruce Wayne? Like
Is
Steve's actually
he sad about that?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought the Batman's struggle was that he was too much of a pussy to fuck Rachel.
That's a big part of his struggle, which is crazy. You know he would fuck her.
Would he?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he knows karate and shit. Gotta fucking flex.
What?
Alfred.
Yeah.
When the fuck is this gonna end, man?
I'm so tired.
Is this purgatory? If someone had how long do you think we just keep going with this fucking bullshit?
I don't know. I just feel like we should go until it's been an hour, and then that's usually how it goes,
I thought
right?
we've done more than an hour.
We've been doing like an hour 15 lately, just to play it safe. I feel like it's okay.
Juice up the boys. Boys and girls
if the episode's gonna be bad, it should at least be 3.5 hours long.
That is
You
kind
know?
of funny. We should just do one we should do some kind of drama.
Anyhow, what was Batman's deal? What was that?
Rachel, you said Rachel.
Isn't that Rachel? Rachel! Isn't he always saying that?
Yeah.
Is there some dumb bitch named
That's
Rachel?
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh yeah, they replaced.
Droopy-ass Maggie
They
Gyllenhaal.
replaced the other one with her. Oh, I fucking hate that scene in The Dark Knight when they're like interrogating the Joker and she's like fucking, or no, the Chinese guy. They got the Chinese guy in there. And she's like going in and out, and then I mean, you know, every movie has to do it where they explain things, but then he's like, you know, Harvey Dent's like, oh, if he admits to like, you know, this, then we can get him on RICO. And then she's like, RICO, that means if we can charge one of them, we can charge all of them as part of a conspiracy. And it's like, yeah, everyone knows what RICO laws
she's
are.
a lawyer, dude.
Yeah, lawyers would know what RICO
She has
laws
to
are. They wouldn't fucking
explain. Wait, she works for Harvey Dent, right?
Yeah.
In the
Well, they
DA's office?
fuck too.
Ooh.
Oh
And that's
my
why.
God.
That's why Batman's
Who's
pissed.
the real Weinstein, dude?
Good one, Weinstein.
Batman movies are all about
Good one, Weinstein.
Nice one, Weinstein.
about love triangles. You know, ultimately, Joker wants to fuck Alfred.
Absolutely.
Alfred wants to fuck Bruce. Yeah.
Master Bruce.
I've always wanted to have sex with you.
I want you to dominate me.
When your parents died, the first thing I knew I was going to do is fuck you in the ass. Master Wayne, if I could just fuck you one time, please.
Master Wayne.
Hey guys, say
Some men just want to bend a little boy over and burn his ass.
You're the gay guy Gotham needs.
his asshole burn.
Oh boy, where are we at?
We're at long.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Nice.
Yeah, we can wrap this up here. Tuna fish review tastes like shit. I might eat a can of corn.
Oh, you and corn.
Right, but dude, I fucking love corn, and I love canned corn.
Why?
It's so simple. It's so much easier than on the cob.
Cobb isn't user friendly for you.
No, dude, I don't like it. I don't like rotating my foods, you know? That's why I don't eat fruit. outside of bananas.
I wonder if that fart picked up just now.
Yeah,
it was like a.
It sounded like a wheeze. Yeah.
You ever see the Kirk Cameron specials?
Where he goes under the water and shit.
No, where he fucking explains that proof that God is real
By
is
the way a banana fits in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. That's just proof that God's gay. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else?
What kind of God would make fruit a gay God? That's
a total fruit.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a straight God, everything would taste like fucking
pussy.
Slim Jims. And
How about this? A chimp can chew your dick off and tear your eyeballs out. Isn't that proof that God exists? If we came from chimpanzees, why don't I have the ability to rip people's hands off?
Absolutely.
That's my argument against evolution. At what point would it have been decided in the evolutionary process that being able to rip people's hands off is not a desirable trait?
Yep.
Thank you.
How did that get bred out of us?
Preach, brother.
What do you have to say about that? God? Nothing? Because you wait, no,
the other way.
Yeah,
God's
yeah.
against revolution. Yeah.
Bill Nye,
Evolution.
what do you have to say about that? Neil did.
Yeah.
Nil.
Yeah. Now get over here so I could rip your fucking hands off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'd say to him. You know, if we were having our debate series, chimp versus God.
And it's and it's not racist because that doesn't correspond to the two people debating.
Oh right, yeah. It's us on it's us on the poster. Chimp versus God.
You're like, no, I just meant
no, it's about evolution. So me and Neil deGrasse Tyson on a poster.
I didn't mean to put Chimp under him and God under me. That was the graphic designer's.
I didn't. That wasn't my point. I was.
Oh fuck.
Damn, I want that Stroop waffle so bad.
Don't persevere, brother.
I like, you know what? It's delicious and it sounds like a German weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about
true.
it. You know?
Yep.
You're just mowing down Tommies with your Stroop waffle.
Yes.
That's what I would do. All right, well, I should go to bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Tonight, Access Hollywood is Harvey Weinstein's victims.
Are they all lying?
Women. Let's hear from a man,
Adam Friedland,
who was sucked off by Hollywood's sexiest producer.
Well, I was invited to a party in the hills.
He's lying.
And there were a bunch of guys that were hairless.
It's
and
not
looked
Entertainment
like me.
Tonight. It's Access Hollywood.
No, it's Entertainment Tonight.
I don't know. Isn't that the same show?
It is. One has Mario Lopez and one has two old white people.
What happened to Mario Lopez's underwear line?
Did he have one?
He had his own underwear line that I remember him announcing on The View.
Ooh.
And I was, I remember when I was a young man and I was, struggling in comedy, and I fantasized about a time where I would have enough money in this business to live in nothing but Mario Lopez clothing.
Mario Lopez
consuming
branded bikini briefs.
Consuming nothing but Mark Wahlberg's bodybuilding line of supplements that he created himself using the power of Southie racism
and positive visualization.
Good instincts about who's a terrorist and who isn't.
Mm-hmm. The secret ingredient is the retinas of Vietnamese men.
Yeah,
grounded up and powdered.
Right.
Powdered
If you drink it while wearing a turban, it'll actually make your head explode. It makes so much blood rush to your head that your brain pops open.
You know, Mario Lopez's underwear makes your cock shiny too.
Probably.
You know? I feel like it makes your cock shiny and just fucking. It's high cut too. I feel like
Mario
thigh
Lopez
bones.
has hair plugs in his pube area. He has one of the bikini wax landing strip style.
Very nice.
But
still curly.
Yeah, he always wears one of those cock rings that goes around your dick and
your balls. Yes.
Oh yeah,
like a fire pink colored one.
Like That's like a bondage thing,
Yeah.
right?
Does that help you get hard or what?
You know what I like to think
It
about?
helps you-
Imagine how much AC Slater would fucking hate Mario Lopez.
Oh.
AC Slater would not fuck
AC
with
Slater,
Mario.
military brat,
Yeah.
wrestler, jock.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He fucked. Was he fucking the?
But he was
black
nice
girl?
to the nerds. He
Or
had
was
that
Screech
nerd
fucking
friend.
the black girl?
Mario Lopez, the guy that got jacked by punching his way out of the closet.
He put those when baseball players have the little rings around the bats.
Yeah.
He would put those around the guy's cocks he jerked off. And that's how he got strong.
Swinging 3 dicks at once. He's on dick.
He's on dick.
Lopez, you're in the hole.
That was an ace bit.
You think he fought? You think he's gay? Is he gay?
I don't think he's ever had sex.
Oh, a man that beautiful?
Yeah.
That's a waste of a body.
I don't know.
That's a waste of a glistening
I
body.
think my theory about Mario Lopez is you've never seen him when he's not smiling, and I'm sure he's a very ugly, sad person.
Oh, interesting.
You know?
I bet you he looks cute.
Some people, you think that they're attractive just because they're smiling all the time.
Mm-hmm. Me included. I know. There's a smiley energy of people. Mandy Moore.
She smiles.
She's always
too much?
smiles.
Always smiling. I bet you she looks like absolute
Absolute shit. I'll tell you something.
You give that bitch a paper cut, we'll see what she looks like.
You know what we just discovered? We just discovered like hack street harassment. Like
Yeah.
men telling women to smile.
Yeah. Look, I'm not trying to fuck with you, but it would help. Look, I know the kind of people that live in Soho, lady. You're trying to be a fucking actress. I mean, good luck on your audition for...
I think Mandy Moore's a choreographer now. I think she did La La Land, apparently.
Yeah.
She is?
I think so. Or that's another woman named Mandy Moore, but what are the odds?
Yeah.
What were your
It might
power
be
rankings?
Darren's dance grooves. He might have done the
Who?
choreography. Do you remember the guy that did the choreography for NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all those?
The guy that raped them
He had
all?
an infomercial out called Darren's Dance Grooves, where like he would teach you how to do all the dances. From
Oh,
the
I don't
music
remember
videos
that.
He made.
It wasn't actually a product. He just bought that hour of television to teach people how to dance.
Yeah, he believed in.
Remember, this is 100% free. I'm not selling anything. Call right now. Please talk to me. Talk me off the ledge. In 20 minutes, we're going to be talking with one of the boys I mentored, and we're going to see exactly how the process works. But we have a limited time only, folks. Please continue watching. Watch me dance.
Darren's Dance
with
Grooves.
me.
Okay,
Ramos.
so Mandy Moore, I think, what were your power rankings? It was Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and then Mandy Moore. You know? Did she ever crack the top for you guys? Was there ever a time where...
Like in terms of who you wanted to fuck?
in general, dude. Sexually, as
Christina
a
Aguilera
talent.
never-
All I know about wasn't she in that movie Saved? That was
Yes.
actually pretty funny.
That was
It's pretty
a good
good. It was
movie.
a good movie.
Yeah.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
She's wholesome
One
in
of
a
the
way
3
the others
movies
weren't.
for girls that was ever good.
It's true.
Saved, Drop Dead, Gorgeous, and Mean Girls. That
Mean
was
Girls
it.
rocked.
Drop Dead Gorgeous was just a Christopher Guest movie, though.
I've never seen Drop Dead Gorgeous.
It's a Christopher Guest movie. It's really
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Is it like
Hilarious.
about pageants?
About
yeah,
pageants,
it's about
yeah.
pageants.
Nice. Damn.
Um,
You see that? That's called context
Hype-
clues.
It's
what's her name?
the
Parker
working
Posey.
title. The working title was Breasts and Show.
Parker Posey. that was one of my early crushes.
Nice.
She looked
wow.
good.
Elaine and Parker Posey, dude. You're really going out on a limb.
Yeah.
What are you talking
In terms of
about?
hot women.
You
to
know,
have
Kelly
what
crushes.
I
Bundy?
really liked was
Wow. Yeah, Kelly Bundy. Absolutely.
Kelly Bundy, maybe my first crush, and Mona Lisa Vito from My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, fuck.
When she's
dude.
in that one piece, that
Marissa
floral
Tomei.
thing. When
That
they're in the
Seinfeld
cabin.
episode where George has
Oh,
a shot
hell
at
yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh hell yeah! That for me was like
That was
like
huge.
the Miracle on Ice, the 1980 Olympics.
Just
That's
rooting
like
for George. Get
a
all
man
up
like
in those guts, George.
And
If
then he
you
let
can
me
do it, we
down.
can do it, man.
And then like always,
Of
he let me
course.
down.
You don't get to be George, bitch. I'm George.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you
He's
bald
George.
as a baby?
Yeah, I was. I always had very
Or
thin
as a
hair.
little boy? Yeah.
I always had thin hair, and and that's when I always said to myself, "I'm not going bald." I was like, "No, my hair's always been thin." It was like
I'm
angel
Putty.
hair pasta.
That's who I am on. In the
You are
Seinfeld.
Putty. Yeah,
I'm Putty.
From
Adam's
Power Rangers?
Elaine.
No, because I want to fuck Elaine.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of do want to.
No, you're not cute enough to fuck.
All right, man.
Stav is George / Newman.
No, I'm just George.
No, you're Newman.
No,
He's
there's
George.
another fat guy that's Newman. I'm the good fat guy.
What was
Yeah.
Newman's deal? He loved the mail.
Yeah, he was a
He
post
hated
office
Jerry.
guy. He hated Jerry. He was a letter carrier. He was a good character. And I think he fucked Kramer's mom. I think that was a subplot.
And he got eaten by a dinosaur while he was taking
Yep.
shit.
Yep. That's that season Larry David left and it got really weird.
Yeah, that's what Jeff Goldblum and
So that's we've covered
so
that.
what? You wanted to fuck Britney Spears #1?
I had a Mandy Moore
I used to
phase.
jack off to there was some picture in like Trans World Skateboarding
Of Britney Spears?
Of Britney Spears. It might have been her album cover actually.
That was a good one.
The first one where she's like squatting.
No, the first one she's in the schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah, but she's like sitting down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
cross-legged.
I think I jacked off to that when I was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I jacked off to that. I jacked off to all her videos. The red leather
I jacked off to
jumpsuit.
everything in Trans World Skateboarding.
Yeah, just the trucks.
Yeah. Pictures of the little World Industries guy,
the little flame and
the little flame guy. Yeah,
the drip of water.
I mean, I thought it was for trans people.
Of
That's
course,
why,
you were trying to be an ally.
Yeah.
By beating off to everything in this magazine.
The Trans World Skateboarding.
Yeah. Nothing.
There was the video where she's like on a cliff, and it's like I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. And it's supposed to be like a touching, but her abs are looking mighty good.
You jerked off to her
those.
abs,
bro. When you're 13, you're beating off to every part of a woman.
The first single was
Chief
Baby
used
One More
every
Time.
part of Buffalo, my man.
Baby
Chief
One
beat
More
off to every part of Buffalo.
True. The first single, Baby One More Time, Hit Me Baby One More Time. The second one was Sometimes I Run, Sometimes I Hide. And then in between the two videos,
I don't remember that one.
She got double D fakes.
Did
right?
she?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She showed up at that second video wearing a white crop top mock turtle short
fuck.
sleeve.
That's a nice
and
look.
she had
Them
she had
titties
no
on.
titties in the first one, and then she had enormous titties.
The titties
in the
on
second one.
Blarao.
And that was a very pivotal moment in my life.
You know what? It's
The red leather
maybe I'm
jumpsuit.
spoiled, but double D's, not enough. I'm serious.
Not
What
enough.
about Julia Vince, dude? She doesn't have double D's.
I know she doesn't have any tits at all. She looks terrible.
I
Her
thought
whole
that's
body
your
is
princess.
disgusting.
But she's the face of a baby.
Only because she's like a deformed Chernobyl mutant.
He wants to
I've
fuck a
been over
weird.
this
Yeah.
a million times. with you.
I listen. I always listen.
No, you
I'm
weren't,
always
bitch.
listening.
What? But I thought you liked that.
You're not serious about double
So you
D's
like
not being big
E's?
enough.
And more.
Yeah, you gotta have huge ass tits. I mean, I'm not saying it should be against the law, but it's like, you know, I mean, it should be against the culture.
Sure, yeah. Legally, you should be able to walk the streets.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
You shouldn't be accosted by
in
the
the
police.
privacy of your own home.
right. What two consenting little tittied adults want to do
Yeah.
in the privacy of their own home.
I like to go up to women who are breastfeeding when they got their fully packed bags,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I go up to them and I say, "You better keep them like that," you know,
or else.
And they think I'm talking about the kid, you know.
Keep it cute.
And she's like, "They grow up so fast." I'm like, "No, they get smaller after you're done. They fucking deflate and get saggy." And then the smile slowly fades from her face, and she realizes that there's a hole cut in one of my pockets.
And your left hand is moving furiously.
Yeah. And then my elbow is all the way in my waist. You know, that whole situation.
Yeah, classic. You're at the library.
Your knuckles are threatening to bust through the seams of your khakis.
Yeah.
Your
Like, how did
Dockers.
you even get in here? You don't have a boarding pass. I'm like, one of my friends is a bag carrier. Lets me in through the employee entrance, and I come into the breastfeeding area. Here at beautiful Hartfield Jackson.
It's a lot
so
harder.
I can stress upon these beautiful Southern belles how important it is to keep your big full bags.
To keep them milk jugs. Keep them fucking topped off. Top off that titty for me.
Yeah. Ladies, keep them titties
Can you pump
topped
milk
off.
back into a titty? How about that for making sure they stay big?
Yeah.
Take some fucking whole
I think
milk
they'll come
from
out
the grocery store.
naturally.
Take
I had to unfollow Randallin.
Oh no!
She
Why?
keeps posting pictures of her and I guess one of Fetty Wap's friends. And it's
That's
like
perfect.
it's like the team together forever. And
Oh.
it's like even you know that's English.
Right, absolutely.
Together until you foolishly get a tattoo in elongated cursive on your fucking forehead. you know, that says
Max bitch.
the garbage man. D apostrophe.
So you're mad that she got a
D
boyfriend?
apostrophe.
No, I'm not mad that you got a boyfriend. But
Yeah,
it's like,
you
I
are.
I don't follow your account to see anything. I don't want
You are
to
mad.
know that.
It's one of the Remy boys.
I'm mad that
1738?
shit's
Yeah.
coming up in my feed that's not pictures of a
Monty.
medically large ass.
Yeah.
Monty.
Monty's fucking Randallin.
Monty.
That cocksucker that he puts on every track. That song was
Good
so
for
much better
Monty.
with Drake.
Is that the guy that says the numbers? That's his job?
70, yeah.
Man,
38.
look, I know this is going to be hard for you, but I need you to say at least 4 numbers. Oh, damn. All right. 1738. And they're like, is that 4? They're like, technically, I mean, it's 2, but we're going to
count
let it
that.
slide. You did good, you know? So just, you keep doing your thing.
Now go fuck Randallin.
Damn. She's taking a
Go
lower,
bust a nut in one of the
lower
creases in her
tier-
ass.
A
Yeah.
lower tier fucking.
That's so, dude. I'm sorry the girl you're in love with has a boyfriend.
I'm not in love with either of
You don't
those
love them hoes?
I
No,
do get
of
mad
course not.
anytime someone has a boyfriend.
Me too.
Without my permission.
100%. You know? Although, you know what? I want to be I would love to be a side bitch.
Oh my god,
That's my destiny, dude.
A big
For
old
another
side-
guy?
Big old side. No, you just fuck some guys.
No,
wife,
it's
girl.
I'm
never
talking about
nice.
being the daily driver. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
Just sort of sex in exchange for a base level of emotional support. I'll get you to work, you know, and back. Maybe
No, I
go
don't
buy
want
some
that.
groceries.
No, I want fun little getaways with somebody else's.
I can't wait to be a fucking
No,
awful
it
stepdad.
hurts feelings after a while.
You think so, dude?
Yeah, I've been in that situation where I've
You're
fucked another man.
not you're emotionally fragile.
Maybe.
I'm an alpha dog.
No, you think you've been in a situation where you've cucked another man, but all you are is in a situation where you're not good enough to be the one in the relationship.
No, I've
You've
been
never
another
cucked
man.
anybody.
I've been another man multiple times, and it doesn't.
Hey, we may have
But
to.
you did. Okay,
pick
well,
a
here
tank.
comes the fake empathy.
Oh.
Let's hear it. Go. This is my favorite part. Where here's me doing something bad, and then I go, actually, it doesn't feel good to do that.
Yeah, 'cause
I was stealing from this homeless black lady the other day, and I was like, this is like, in a way, if you
wasn't
think about it,
cucking a
it's
homeless
kind of fucked up
Shut up.
to steal money from a charity for a homeless.
You should make fun of me. I deserve it.
Yeah. I actually deserve this. You know, if you think about it in a way. I deserve to be made fun of.
On that one, yeah, I do.
No, psych. I probably want to get booed up, dude, sometime soon. You know.
I just wanna fucking
Hit a
just
fucking pumpkin patch
get
with a
in
girl.
shape, become a gay icon. You know, hang out with me and Mark Wahlberg, hanging out
Yep.
together.
Getting sucked off by men.
We're the straight guys that they all wish they could be.
You guys start kissing.
Wahlberg, holding hands in the gym together, spotting each other, saying racist shit in the locker room. Because in there, you understand, there's a code that Billy Bush violated. The Mark Wahlberg locker room
dude.
code.
Yep.
That fucking rat. If I ever see Billy Bush in the streets, it's on sight. I'm
Honestly-
fucking you up, Billy Bush.
Honestly, worse than what his uncle did in Iraq.
Yeah. He
Absolutely.
invaded the privacy of Donald Trump.
I agree.
Give
I
a
agree.
fuck about the Levant.
That's right.
The Levant.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You
Is
name
that one of
you name
Lonzo's brothers?
You name your geographic area after a shitty sedan.
The
Yeah.
Buick Levant.
Actually, there is. That's an SUV, isn't it?
Really?
The Maserati Levant.
Oh,
Maserati
Levante?
makes an SUV.
They have an SUV called the
Shit.
Levante. or
I'm about to
something.
buy two.
I think.
It's named after Iraq.
I think so.
And wait, is the Levant Iraq
Sim
and
fucking
Iran?
turrets
It's
are annoying,
Iraq and
bro.
Syria. I
Iraq
think.
and Syria. That's right.
That's fun.
Nick, this smart
No,
one.
the Levant is the
No,
area in between the Tigris and the Euphrates.
Yes.
Right?
No, that's the cradle of civilization.
Okay, and it's
That's
it's
a
the
di-
area in between the Tigris and the Euphrates is the Levant, and then the whole area is Mesopotamia.
Yes. No, Mesopotamia is
Between the Tigris
rivers.
and the
And then maybe-
Euphrates.
Mesopotamia, motherfuckers, in between rivers.
It's the same word with a stupid accent.
Yeah,
What
but
the
it
fucking-
meso.
yeah,
First of all,
meso.
here comes the Greek
Potamia.
version of that word.
Don't you
just
mean
sound
the
like you have a
Greek
stroke.
version?
Huh?
That's not being bilingual.
Yes, it is, bitch.
No, that's having
It just
cold.
so happens that in this case, it directly translates to being the same exact
Yeah.
words. Okay.
Yeah, he got it.
In that case,
Snipe.
I am like 90%
Soldier's one.
literate in Spanish. You know?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Nope.
You just say that most of the words are the fucking same. You just
Mario
say it.
Lopez.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, motherfucker. Mesopotamia.
You can't say like a day laborer.
Mesopotamia. Mesopotamios.
No, there's no R.
Excuse me,
Elena.
someone made a Mesopotamia in a bathroom, and I know it's my job to clean it, but I am supposed to clean another bathroom, not this one.
Wait, isn't the way you say Greece in Greek Helen?
Helada.
Helada?
Helada.
Okay.
Because of what? Hellenic? It was Hellenic
I don't
Greece?
fucking know, dude.
Listen,
I don't know where Greece started.
The best Greeks weren't even Greek.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, like Homer, he wasn't Greek.
Yeah.
he was,
Alexander?
Yeah.
Alexander?
Yeah, he was. Don't you fucking dare try
No, he
and take
wasn't,
it from
dude.
us. Fuck all those
He wasn't
cocksuckers.
Greek.
Those fucking Slavic motherfuckers calling their country Macedonia. That shit wasn't Macedonia, bitch. Okay, no one knows who the fuck you are. You're some bootleg version of Serbia.
All right,
and
let's
Albania.
look up where he's from.
He's
No,
from
don't look
Greece.
it up. Let's stop be right about one
He's from
thing for
Philly,
once.
dude. Okay.
Fuck both
I'm
of you.
not
I'm
gonna
right
look it up.
constantly. I'm the only one who knew what the mean and an average was.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
100%.
I'm going to edit this part of the show out.
The first ever editing. You heard that right, folks.
Yeah.
Edit this dick
I edited
to make it larger.
I edited a guy's name out one time, but people immediately found him.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
because
I
it
remember who
picked
it
up
was.
on the other
No,
mic.
because you said it later. And it didn't
Yeah, we
no.
definitely said it later a
I
bunch of
forgot I
times.
said it.
You did edit all of the time.
He just edited like it wasn't even the first time. I don't think. I think you edited like the second time.
Folks, I got the PlayStation VR
Yeah, you won't let me play.
because you'll break
The
it.
PlayStation
I'm not
very
gonna break
racist.
You're like an idiotic child.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not like
You're like
clumsy.
yes, you are, dude. And stop. Back me up on this. Would Adam break the PlayStation?
100%.
Yeah, see?
Why?
Because your wrists are too weak to hold the
Yeah, you-
My
controller.
wrists are solid.
Absolutely
You
not.
break the recorder all the time. You're
I've never
clumsy.
broken the recorder.
You don't
juice
game.
all over it.
I never.
You never
spilled juice.
game, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Gaming is not a part of your heart and
You
soul.
got a pretty shitty haircut this time around too.
Yeah, I did. I asked for.
This is the first time you've had a bad haircut. in
I
like
don't
2
mind
years.
it. It's
not
all right.
bad. I just didn't want to get the hipster like long on top, short
You
on
sorta
side.
So you
did.
got what?
You got a shittier version of
the
it.
lesbian fitness instructor.
I just got a.
Yeah, you look like you're about to
fucking.
fucking try and sell me a membership at Brick
Right.
Bodies right
You're
now.
I feel like the
competing with Suzanne
lesbians-
Powder.
I feel like the lesbians have taken it. Like they all have Richard Spencers now.
No.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They have your shit.
I kind of have like yeah, it's not very good, but it'll grow. Whatever. I'm not that vain actually. I'm pretty like I like to feel
alright.
I like to feel ugly, like make myself ugly.
You like to feel ugly.
Yeah.
Not
You're-
be ugly.
that's
You know
my
what you
thing.
are? You're exactly the same as the girls that post on Twitter. They're like, pizza in bed. Yeah, I bet someone's dying to marry me.
Right.
As if there's a
right.
guy out there that's like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
There's
what did I
pepperoni
do?
on
I
those
made
fucking
myself
fat ass
more,
titties.
yeah, relatable by having like a completely correctable and fucking not even that big of a flaw.
Right.
I can't cut my own hair. What are you talking about?
I used to cut my own hair for years.
Okay, that's cool. I
And
can't
looked
do it.
good.
You look bad.
And it's not
No,
that
I
bad
looked
of a
good,
cut
dude.
that I
No, you
got. By the
didn't.
way.
I looked
Don't tell the
fucking
You
fans
looked
that.
horrible.
I looked great.
That was when you were fucking looking disheveled as hell those years.
No, man, I cut my own hair. I looked sharp.
No, you had that fucked up patchy ass sea captain beard. You were wearing a little fucking hat.
I wasn't
everywhere.
cutting my hair then. I was
No?
cutting my hair when I was in DC.
Oh, you did. You had fucked up hair then as well.
No, it was
Yeah,
you were
good.
pretty
drunk as
bad.
shit.
I remember
Your
it, yeah.
fucking your haircut.
That's the only way to cut your hair.
Your haircut's always varied.
That's how they do
Sometimes you came in with like a fucking bowl, like a high bowl cut type thing.
it. Yeah.
Anyway, the other day I was in bed eating pizza.
You know, it's fucked up that animals don't need to cut their hair. They always look cool.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Why don't animals have to cut their hair? It falls
lick
out.
it off.
Because they got fur.
Oh, I got fur.
But some dogs you have to cut.
True.
Yeah.
Good point.
Anyhow, PlayStation VR is really fucking cool.
What games do you have for it? Arkham Asylum?
No, just Resident Evil, and then the demo disc that it
That's
came
scary.
with.
I
And
want to watch porn
downloaded.
off that shit.
I downloaded some shit called Static, which is like a puzzle game, which sort of feels like a Portal ripoff.
Probably.
And Portal was a lot of fun, and I kind of lost my patience trying to figure out a puzzle with a stupid thing on my fucking.
There's got to be a
Is that
Portal.
the same guy that made Braid and stuff?
No,
There's got to be a Portal porno where you just do the little thing and it's a glory hole, right?
that was an Electric Retard cartoon where it's the guy gets the portal gun and he shoots a portal to the inside of like a boys' locker room, and then the one on the outside wall of the school and he's just jacking off. Dude, Electric Retard was so funny.
Was that a webcomic?
It was a webcomic by this Australian guy, and it got like banned in Australia because they don't have freedom of speech. And so they're hard to find. Like they're online, but like you can only find a couple of them.
The dark web.
And you know, it was like I loved it because it was like horrifically obscene.
Of course,
and
yeah.
There was no like, you know, it's like everything now has to be like, you know, but what is it satirizing? What's the point? How does this actually punch up? And it's like it doesn't. It's just a cartoon. It was always like, you know, two like sort of normal panels, and then the last one would be like horrifically racist or like sexual violence. There's like, I forget, there was one where like it's just an old like Jewish couple sitting in their house.
I love where it's going.
A giant, like a 60-story tall Hitler that's completely nude, just fucking shoves his dick into the building, and then takes the grandma and then fucks her in half.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And it was all drawn in MS Paint. Like there was no like effort went into it. It was just,
that's great.
It was just like this guy's like fucked up head, and then the guy who made it turned out to be like a pedophile. So,
Wow. So that Portal thing where he's beating off to a boys' locker room, that's just what he wanted. He wished was possible.
No. You gotta respect the art, dude. You gotta respect the art. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there was like I remember there was like a picture of the guy that drew the shit, and it was like him sitting on a couch with this fake like beak nose thing, and his pants were completely off, so his penis and balls were exposed.
That's his author picture.
It was really fucking funny. There was fucking one of my favorite ones is like it starts off the first panel as a kid and he's like digging in his backyard and he finds treasure. And then the second one is he runs in and it's him like explaining to his dad, and the dad's like sitting in a chair reading a newspaper and like, you know, smiling while the kid's like excitedly saying like, "Dad, I was digging out in the backyard and I just kept digging and digging and digging, and like I found underneath like all the soil there was like a treasure box, and I opened the box and inside it there was treasure." And then the next panel is the dad holding the kid down and jacking off on his face. And the kid's crying. What the fuck? What? It just doesn't make any sense.
Good God. That is hilarious.
Yeah. No, it was a very funny cartoon.
Good for that guy.
You don't often
very
hear
smart.
you don't often hear a pedophile with a sense of humor. I feel like, you know, that guy was
It's usually beaten out of them.
Jared was funny. Those commercials were always funny.
He has electric personality.
Yeah.
Jared was
always lit up a room.
He was so charismatic.
He was the host with the most.
I just loved it that Subway picked like a guy with zero energy,
I know,
zero appeal, and then they were like, "This is the guy for 15 years."
I know, dude.
And then he's a rapist of children.
I mean, you cannot go worse in terms of commercial guys.
That's why like fucking advertising and marketing people are all like absolute fucking retards, and none of them should have their jobs.
Yeah, it's all random.
Yeah,
completely fucking random.
Yeah.
Fuck, but I'm jealous of the fucking Sonic guys. That's a fucking nice life. If you just
Those
hit
guys
that
are
lottery,
funny,
yeah,
you,
those commercials aren't bad.
But I'm just saying I'm jealous of just like, that's a good fucking life, dude.
So you
Being
get a paycheck?
Flo's probably a fucking
Flo's,
billionaire, dude.
Yeah,
Flo's
makes
a
so much
UCB
money.
person. She's like,
but you know what? Why that would suck is because like that's it. You're done. That's your thing.
Yeah, but you're rich.
Yeah, but she's got it for like 20. You know, not 20, but she's got it for like 10 years going.
I would,
yeah, but I mean, it's not like
you're right. You're
let's
right.
say you want to be a fucking comic, and it's like that's done. That's not gonna happen.
No, you
well,
can
like
do it.
Pete Holmes got the E-Trade baby.
Yeah, but Pete Holmes was already kind of a celebrity,
and
in
it's
his
a
own
baby.
right.
It's just his voice.
Yeah,
it was just his
dude.
voice.
Yeah, he was already doing well. If like you,
I
just
mean, he was a
pop and-
celebrity. He was
wasn't
doing
a
well in
celebrity.
comedy, but no one knew the fuck he was. I don't think.
Yeah, he didn't have.
But
that
also,
like
I knew
that
who
show.
he
it's a
was.
baby. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
you're
you were
a
a comic.
But it's you know, it's a baby. If it's your face and you're like the
Right,
guy.
it's a voiceover thing. Yeah.
Anyway, I want to be one of those guys.
Get a commercial agent.
I would love to. Anybody out there, sign me.
Talk to Ian. Go the Ian route.
We got to get Ian back on the pod. He's been asking every day.
Well, that's why he's not coming back home.
You hear that, Ian? You motherfucker! You know how I was
Never
nice to
again.
you on the phone
Ian,
earlier.
I guarantee you, Ian doesn't listen to the podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, someone tweet Ian and tell him we were talking shit about him.
There's
and then
not
he's banned.
Any comic that comes up to you and say like, "Man, congratulations on all this success." A, they don't listen to the show.
100%.
B, they do not mean congratulations.
Yeah.
They mean, why isn't my podcast?
No, what they mean is rook to F5. That's all that fucking means.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this will set me up nicely.
Yeah.
In 4 weeks.
I got the Baby Driver 4K Blu-ray.
Did you watch it?
I did. I liked it a lot.
I wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my best friend Ansel Elgort.
Not my best friend.
He is mine. We're good friends.
I don't like him. I kind of thought he was sort of gay. And there was a bunch of gay shit in the movie. There was a lot of dancing and choreography and Kevin Spacey, but
Kevin Spacey is truly
they
gay.
make up for it with violence and cars.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. No nudity though, so it gets
What?
4 thumbs down in that category.
No nudity?
Yeah.
Baby Driver, no titties
No
whatsoever.
titties. And you know, I was apprehensive about seeing the movie because of the title too. I mean, first of all, I'm not a baby. I'm a big kid. I don't do baby stuff. I go to the bathroom on my own. You know, I play grown-up video games. So,
And I was incredibly disappointed to find out that it had nothing to do with being a baby.
Adam was
baby
actually
stuff.
afraid of the title.
Yeah.
A Kawa?
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the road.
Scary.
I got a wife.
I can only travel in my quib.
Adam's even scared to have a race car bed.
Yeah, dude.
That's too much for him.
Adam got hit by his race car bed. That's how stupid of a baby he is.
I wasn't stupid.
Anyhow, there's a lot of cool. Actually, the chase scene that movie opens with is really fucking cool.
I gotta fucking
It's
peep
the
it.
director. What's his name? That
Edgar
made
Wright.
Yeah, he made some pieces of
Hot
shit.
Fuzz? Is that
Hot
him?
Fuzz is great.
That's a good one.
I didn't like the fucking. What's that movie where it was like
It's
a
all
video
aliens
game?
or some shit? What about the aliens? That one was weird.
What was the movie? Scott Pilgrim. I didn't like that.
Oh,
shit.
that was good. You
No,
like that?
I thought that was corny.
I thought
But
it was fun.
Well, there was definitely a lot of corny elements to this movie, but I mean, it was fun. It was well paced. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It had a lot of famous motherfuckers in there. John Hamm with his big old cock was in there.
John Hamm,
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. They had a dick off in the middle of the movie.
John Hamm
John
has
Hogg.
a bigger dick.
Yeah.
The Jamie Foxx?
I think so.
I don't know. I saw Jamie Foxx bragging about the size of his penis on the Tonight Show when I was a kid.
Really?
Did
Yeah.
he? What did he say?
Yeah, during what is the Al Pacino?
Scent of a Woman?
No, Al Pacino, Jamie Foxx football movie.
Oh,
yeah,
Any Given Sunday.
Inch by inch.
That's
and
a great
it was
one.
Fucking, I think. Was it there? He was telling the story about fucking someone seeing his dick or whatever and being blown away. I think he was talking about like a woman seeing his dick. You remember the woman
He's probably...
in the movie? And
People say he's gay.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. People say. I don't say.
Well, me and him have the same birthday.
Well-
you wouldn't be surprised.
so he is
You know
gay.
what I found
Everyone
out
born
this
on
week?
that day is gay.
You
So
know what I
true.
found out this
Yeah,
week?
So yeah, he's
That's actually
definitely
not
gay.
true. No,
Oh
that's
yeah. So
incorrect.
yep, we can move forward now on
Hollywood-
this
They call it
subject.
factoid.
Hollywood penis fact tidbit hour.
Celebrity cock. The celebrity cock minute with Adam Friedland.
Celebrity penis tidbit. Milton Berle had a 13-inch
Everyone
penis.
knows that.
I didn't know that.
Everybody knows that.
I just
Adam read that under the cap of one of his gay Snapples. He got special gay Snapples
Everyone
from
knows
California.
that Milton Berle.
And then the tidbits.
Everyone knows Milton Berle has a big dick.
Everybody fucking knows that, dude.
How does
Fucking idiot.
everyone know that?
Because it was, you know what I think it was
it's-
in that? It was in Comedy Central's 100 Greatest Comics. They talked about Milton Berle, I think, was on the list, or it was
Yeah,
mentioned
something
in
like
some
that.
kind of fucking comedy special that Milton Berle had a huge dick. There was no dicks in the movie. Anyhow, all the driving scenes in that movie just reinforced my decision to buy the new Gran Turismo wheel, the official wheel.
For $800.
$800 Gran Turismo wheel.
Jesus Christ.
Which
I
will
can't wait.
immediately become a Gran Torino wheel as soon as I
Very
get my
nice.
hands on it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm racist, folks. That's he drive the car in the movie outside of that last?
I don't
the
know.
end?
yes, he does.
I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, he does. No, he drives the pickup truck. He doesn't drive.
Yeah,
the
but when he goes to tool up at the end to get to save the Hmong kids,
What the fuck are you looking at, pussy? The Hmong. It's not Hmong, you fucking...
That's how you have to talk when you get the Gran Turismo wheel.
Don't fucking bother me, I'm gaming. I'm playing video games right now, you fucking spook. Woo!
Yeah, I feel like that movie wasn't written. Clint Eastwood just dictated it into the inside of a Bud Heavy. Fucking, the whole thing, he had the bottle in front of him, and he's like, "Are you getting this in there?" I'm like, "Do we have Clint on his Budweiser mic?" I'm gonna say Spook and then Dragon Lady, and I want it all in the picture.
What's Clint up to these days?
He's probably
Is he
still
too
making
old?
movies. It's incredible. He did that thing where he talked to the empty chair like 12 years. It was like forever ago, and he's still making movies.
Was it 4? No, it was like 4 years ago.
6 years ago.
It was like 6 years ago now.
Which is not 12 years ago. It's literally half.
It was hyperbole.
No, it was the wrong number.
Yeah, 12.
Whatever.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
It's not, but you're right, exaggeration.
that
Yeah, my
big.
dick is no, that's a bad example.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be exaggeration. I'm trying to think of something. Where
If
we
you
could
said
just
your
be a
dick was
little
4
bit
inches.
Yeah, or you could
That'd
just
be real
admit that I was
exaggeration.
employing a rhetorical device called hyperbole.
off. More like a
Why don't you
particle device called your fucking brain.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Got him.
Why don't you
Slam dunk.
yeah,
why don't
that
you
was
I'm
say-
on fire tonight. with
Yeah,
your
you're
ass,
doing
dude.
good.
I'm gonna light you up.
Yeah, thanks. Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
you want you stay out of my fucking sights, dude. I got a bead on you. I'm
The man-
sniping. over
Anyway,
here.
I'm saying
No scope in your ass, bitch.
Yeah.
My man ain't even got to look through the little fucking things.
I was playing the new Battlefield, and I think I kind of want to buy a sniper rifle. Just to have.
a real one.
That never ends well. I don't understand
Absolutely
why people,
not.
They're like, yeah, I'm going to buy a fucking sniper rifle in case, you know.
Is
not
that a-
I
is that
would
a big
kill the
epidemic?
president. No, I just feel like it happens.
Yeah. That's how it starts. Certainly, it starts with, just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty cool to own a sniper rifle, but like, what are you gonna do? Not look through the fucking
Of
scope
course.
around your neighborhood?
Not go to the fucking water
No,
tower.
you get a sniper rifle, you
above
go up
a
on your roof.
middle school.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
You put the Black Hawk Down soundtrack on your fucking iPhone. In the dead of summer, dog days. It's hot as shit. You
go
don't
to a
sleep
fucking-
for 4 days. You go up on your roof. You look through that fucking scope, and you convince yourself that you're in the Levant.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's what you do. You take
How
out
did it get such a gay name?
the Levant.
Such a gay French
I
name.
don't know. They let the Italians name it. They let the
Levant.
Maserati factory.
No, it's probably
sponsor.
the French.
What the French had a much better run.
The French had Syria and Lebanon.
For a while, French was like English. Everyone had to speak French,
Yeah,
and we really fucked their
Africa
asses.
still does.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers love speaking French.
Mali.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
They are so happy. The historical reasons
Côte
that they all
d'Ivoire.
speak French.
Don't they?
Côte d'Ivoire.
Sierra Leone.
That country, Liberia, was started by American freed slaves, right?
Right.
Monrovia.
That's
I thought
why it's-
Monrovia was.
No, it's Liberia. That's why it's such a
Monrovia is
fucking
the
shithole.
capital,
Oh.
but the
That's why it's a shithole.
they speak. Do they speak English there? It doesn't sound like English.
Yeah, but their names are all like Robert Thompson.
Yeah.
Because it's like from like this 18 somethings. All those names are from like, you know.
Yeah, well, they all have like
Yeah, what was
50s
the
white guy names.
What was the guy's name? Charles something? The like dictator.
Good Luck Jonathan.
No.
No, that's Nigeria.
That's such a good name, dude.
And was Good Luck Jonathan even a bad guy?
Yeah, he was a bad. I think so.
I thought he was like.
He looked like
He's just
Hannibal
old as
Buress
shit, and
a
he
little
never
bit.
gave power away. I think is he still in power? Who
He
cares?
might.
Good Luck Jonathan. Well, wait till you see
Good fuck
Bad Luck
Stavy.
Jonathan. That's that
Uh-oh.
guy.
That's good. That's a good thing,
folks. More like Bad Luck Jonathan.
Dan, your scope is coming for everyone today.
Yeah, Good Luck Jonathan. Bad Luck Jonathan. Your retarded brain.
Nice.
Got him.
Bichas.
Good night, Hank.
Bichas.
Good luck, Jonathan.
Hello, I am Good Luck Jonathan, and I am here to say Adam is gay.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye
A
now.
lot of people ask me, Good Luck Jonathan, where did you get your name Good Luck? And the answer is, 40 years ago, I slept with a woman without her consent, and the police never found out.
Everyone in Nigeria is named Good Like Frank, Good Like Billy, Good Like...
And to this I say, I must have pretty good luck. All of my friends laughed, and they said, from now on, your name will be Rapist John. I said, but please, I have to get the job. And they said, okay, we will call you Good Luck Jonathan.
Take that, Good Luck Jonathan.
This is that other Nigerian guy, Tokyo Sex Wale.
Whoa.
Who's that?
Hell yeah.
There's some African politician named Tokyo Sexuale.
That is unfucking believable.
That's so cool.
That rules so much.
Yeah.
Damn, Tokyo
A
Sexuale.
lot of people ask me, Tokyo Sexuale, where did you get your name? And 40 years ago, I went to Japan and I had sex with a woman without her consent. But she was very fat.
Have you ever watched Nigerian stand-up?
No.
Nigerians are cool as shit.
Pretty
dude.
funny.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah. They're fun
Nigerians
people.
love college, too.
Yeah.
At UMBC, it was all Nigerians.
Yeah. Nigerians are fun-loving people. They're fucking shitty to do business with. But
Yeah.
Why?
I've
they
a
just,
lot of
like,
emails.
They'll like just you'd be like, all right, so I'll do a job for $20 and they'll just hand you 15 at the end, and then you're like, it was $20.
What is this based on?
Based on numerous jobs I've done for Nigerians.
When?
I've done like consulting
contract
work for
killing
Nigerians.
days.
Yeah, contract killing. No, selling phones to them and shit. Yeah.
They're shrewd.
Yeah. I mean, every type of race has their own way of bargaining. But the Nigerians' way is just like playing dumb, I guess.
That's cool. I like that.
They're like, oh, I thought you said it was 15. It's like, motherfucker, you know it's not 15. You know it's $20. You can argue with me if you want. I'm not going to cut you a deal. You're just wasting everybody's time.
For what? Like a Bratz cell phone case?
Yeah,
or
for
whatever?
a Bratz cell phone case.
Dude, I would get so
For-
horny when I saw the Brats, dude.
A pair of
Did
sandals.
you think the Bratz were hot?
Oh, yeah, baby. I got hard. Those big ass eyes.
yeah, dude.
Bro,
love-
I used to
that's
get
what I
so horny. I used to get
Fucking-
fucking hard, dude.
It's like, imagine Pepper Ann's perfect body with the head of Jack Skellington.
The Bratz
Pepper
were
Ann,
kind of
Pepper
like...
Ann.
Pepper Ann.
She's
Pepper
too gay
Ann.
for 7th grade.
She's too ugly, too good. No, okay.
Whoa!
Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah.
We've done plenty of
Run it back.
that genre of humor for this.
That was a good one, though.
It was a
That
good
was
one.
a good way to go with that song. We'll say that.
I did fuck with Pepper Ann though.
Pepper
and Recess.
Yeah, I watched that show every day after school.
Pepper Ann
Recess.
was annoying as shit, dude.
You were just
I liked
jealous
her.
that
I
she
liked
had
her
a
black
stronger
friend.
body than
No,
you.
She had more fucking
Just jealous
more
of
pronounced
Pepper Ann.
pecs than you.
She needed to settle down.
I don't like Pepper Ann. She's gonna beat me up.
She needed to settle down and listen to the adults in the room.
I don't know. I think you're being
Recess ruled also.
misogynist.
Yeah,
Recess
you are.
was good.
You are.
Recess was good because it was a society.
I loved that, dude. I had dreams of living in that society, dude.
Just-
I wanted to be
just
in
being
there.
a member of something.
Of being, yeah, of
the
Recess.
television gang?
Yes, I liked being the fat kid who was like shrewd. The main character, I guess.
Who's the fat kid that was?
They had a
shooting?
fat main
Mikey?
character.
Was it
No, not the
Mikey?
blonde one. The main guy who had like a backwards cap and a bomber
no,
jacket.
No, wasn't his name? No, his name was